Hi everyone, welcome to another Is It Worth It video where I review phones that are 6 to 12 months old and talk about what's new, what's changed, and most importantly, is it still worth buying? Today I'm revisiting the BlackBerry Priv, BlackBerry's very first Android smartphone. Now when I first saw all the initial leaks and rumors before its release, I was super excited. However, after getting my hands on the phone and reviewing it, I was left feeling disappointed. It didn't make my top 5 best smartphone list of 2015, and at the time it had a lot of software bugs. But of course, things change, new updates come out, and now it's running the latest version of Android Marshmallow. Now here are some of the things I liked about the BlackBerry Priv. First is the display. It's a 5.4-inch AMOLED screen with edges similar to the Galaxy S6 Edge. It's QHD, but what makes it so unique is that it has a physical keyboard, which means I don't waste screen real estate looking at a virtual one. Also, you can use the physical keyboard to scroll up and down, which is pretty neat. Speaking of keyboards, the Priv is the only newer Android smartphone that has one. I personally don't like them, but there's still some people that do. The keyboard on the Priv is not one of BlackBerry's better keyboards, but if you must have a physical one and have been dying to jump to Android, this is your best option. Next is the camera. It's definitely the best BlackBerry camera to date, but it's not the best camera of 2015. It takes good but not great photos, and for anyone who just needs a good camera for uploading to social media, taking the odd pictures, and scanning documents, it will work fine. And finally, security. BlackBerry is known worldwide for having some of the most secure smartphones. I'm not 100% convinced that the BlackBerry Priv is more secure than, say, a continuously updated Nexus 6P, but I am convinced that it's more secure than any other themed Android smartphone on the market. With that being said, here are some of the things I didn't like. First is the build quality. It's plastic, the back is mushy in the center, and it makes little creaking sounds when you're handling the phone. The keyboard is BlackBerry's forte, and this one feels cheap, at least compared to the one on the BlackBerry Passport or on a BlackBerry Bold. The Priv would also get uncomfortably hot when downloading a lot of apps or taking on too much at one time. And finally, the last complaint was the software experience. I found it to be very laggy and glitch every so often. Now, shortly after my review, the BlackBerry got a big update that solved the software issues, and I'm pleased to announce the same holds true for Android 6.0. Alright, so here's the bottom line. The BlackBerry Priv still has many of the same issues I mentioned in my initial review. In fact, the only positive change is the software experience. It's much better with the update to Android 6.0, and BlackBerry owners should be much happier. Now, for those of you wondering whether or not it's still worth the purchase, the answer is obviously no. This is meant to be a flagship phone, especially when you consider the price, and I feel there are much better options from 2015 to choose from. Unless you actually need a physical keyboard, the BlackBerry Priv is not worth the purchase. So I want to know what you guys think of the BlackBerry Priv in the comments below. If you are a BlackBerry Priv owner, I definitely want to hear from you as well. I want to thank everyone out there for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, feel free to hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. And as always, I'll see you in the next video.